This episode of Stuck in Vermont is brought to you by Burlington College.
'Cause we're stuck in Vermont.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Ava Solberger. We're here at the UVM rope course in Burlington, Vermont for UVM's Trek. That's right, it's back to school time. And Trek is a program that has been going on for 29 years. About 400 first-year students come to UVM 1 week early to get acquainted with each other, to do wilderness activities like kayaking, canoeing, also to do leadership activities, community building activities.
Having adventures.
That's it, excitement! A lot of it is just meeting new people, and that's part of what Trek's about, is giving them a smoother transition in terms of meeting new people and having a shared experience.
Down low, this is how we go low. With a low, with a low, with a low, with a low.
Trek is a program specifically designed for incoming first-year students. They spend a week out in the field with upper division students, having fun and sort of building community.
So community service program goes into the community and does 3 separate treks. We have a habitat trek, so we work with Habitat for Humanity. We have a Catamount Trail trek, and then we also have one we call Better Burlington.
I love contributing to the town that I'm going to be living in. Everyone can help out each other, and if everyone does a little bit of community service, then the world would be a lot better off and a lot more things would get done.
I just want to get involved as much as possible.
And then we also have 2 leadership trips that go. One camps out at Underhill State Park, and the other one stays out near Rock Point.
And then wilderness literally is an introduction to the Vermont backcountry. So there's canoeing, hiking, kayaking, it goes on and on. So we've been doing this as a student-led program for nearly 3 decades.
There's no cell phones, no iPods allowed. This is an intense time for them to get to know one another and themselves.
I'm from Marblehead, Mass.
Brooklyn, New York.
West Hampton, Massachusetts. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm from Rye, New York.
We're gonna go from this group of 10 people to
12,000 people, the undergrads, undergraduates.
At a campus this size, the move-in day is overwhelming. Being a new student in general, amongst thousands of other new students, can be a pretty isolating experience.
And you're getting ready to begin your freshman year, you're really at sort of a vulnerable stage.
It's cool being able to have a smaller group before we go into the huge.
They're not like, oh, who do I sit with for dinner? They have a group of friends.
So by the time everybody else checks into their dorms next Friday, they'll have 20 best friends, and they'll be able to reach out to all the other kids that are coming and feel like they really kind of know what's going on.
Trains them in leadership, in maturity, just dealing with other people in new situations.
Having student leaders actually lead these programs where students can really talk to other students and get not only information on the programs that they're about, but also academics, classes, majors.
I'm a former kayaking Trekkie, and I'm really excited to be taking some kids out on the water, and I hope they have as good a time as I had.
It just creates really fast and really strong bonds.
And this bonding time really does set people up for success. There are a number of Trek leaders who are seniors this year who are still friends with the people they went on Trek with 4 years ago.
Burlington, the students are back, so get ready.
It's an excited energy. They're really ready to go.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of when I went to school. Of course, we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have the internet. We did have computers, though. It's a long time ago. I'll get stuck around with you again real soon. Welcome to school, students.
So almost our entire group incoming classes on Facebook.
So you guys are I did not have that. That makes such a difference.
I was picky with who I accepted, and I still had 67. At orientation, I was friending people in the data center. I was like, oh, you, I've been hanging out with you all day. Let's go friend each other. I'm gonna friend all of you in a minute.
That was basically an ID number at my school in San Francisco. I was 02118722. I wasn't Goyer level. I grew to really, really miss the camaraderie and community of a smaller school like this, and the ability to actually get genuine, sincere feedback. And small class size is great too. Go to Burlington College.